Hey everybody, Jediwarlock here, just stopping by to give a bit of background info on today's video. Southwestern Elwyn Forest was once home to one of the most iconic villains in classic WoW, Hogger the Gnoll. Armed, dangerous, and elite, Hogger is the chief of the Riverpaw clan and has claimed the lives of countless young adventurers, continuing to appear near the top of the death meters even today in hardcore mode as players continue to seek his huge gnoll paw for a quest. After the Cataclysm, Hogger was moved to a more prominent location in Forest's Edge, and is now arrested by the Stormwind Guard when defeated. Players can then find him in the revamped stockades and put him down for good. Interestingly, we also learn with the revamp that it was Hogger who partially blinded Warden Thelwater long ago, explaining his signature eye patch. This is the last we'd hear of Hogger for 8 years, until the Horde broke into the stockade during 2018's Battle for Azeroth. During the Stormwind extraction scenario, players run into a woman named Khazul, who was imprisoned here for scaring the citizens of Stormwind with a realistic Hogger costume that can be found nearby. This might at first seem like just a random funny addition that references the history of the dungeon, but there's also a real-life piece to it as well. Cosplay, a content creator who made an incredible Hogger costume for BlizzCon in 2017, won her very own in-game reference in the form of this character. I think it's a nice footnote for a fan-favorite villain, and hey, it wouldn't be long until players could re-experience Hogger's original version with the release of Classic in 2019. That's pretty much all there is to know about the infamous King of the Gnolls. Best of luck with your OOB adventures, thanks for having me, and with that, I'll pass things back to Nathan.
All right, real quick, before we get to my part of the video, I just wanted to show you guys that there is an easy way to leave the extraction scenario and escape it. You don't have to follow along. There you go. You just hit the exit button repeatedly over and over again, and that will dismount you. And that will reset you so that you just fall, and then you can just escape this way. Now, if you go over here, it will get you back into the scenario, so do be careful, and it will make you fly out again. So just wanted to show you guys that real quick. Thank you so much, Jedi, for that introduction, for the lore and background on Hogger. You are so awesome, man. If you guys are not following or subscribed to Jediwarlock, I very highly recommend that you do. If you love lore and theory videos on World of Warcraft, he's going to be your guy. He makes really fun content, and I'll be putting his channel in the comment section below and in the description of the video, so please go give him a subscribe. I know he would really appreciate it. He's been a really awesome supporter of all things nerd and really helping me collab with the channel. And so I really appreciate him. He just recently reached over 40,000 subscribers, so congratulations to him. And he's really inspired me to keep my grind going on YouTube as well. So Jedi, thank you again. And yeah, go give him a follow if you're not currently subscribed to him. So guys, today we are back in the Stormwind extraction scenario that Jedi actually had mentioned in the beginning of the video. We are currently playing on the Horde side, as this scenario does take place on the Horde. You can't actually play it on the Alliance side. I don't believe you can play it on the Alliance side. But I think this is a Horde only scenario. And it's weird not seeing the trading post here over by the stockades. This was early BFA, right? So there was no trading post yet. But what we're going to be doing is we are over here by the stockades entrance in Stormwind. And we're actually going to be breaking in. And the way that we're going to be doing that is we're going to place... I believe we can just jump into the wall here. Now, I did this one other time where I was able to just completely like jump in the wall. But what we might have to do is just place a pillow down first and then continue to jump in. And the reason I want to get in here is because not only is it going to show us something fun, but it's going to show us something interesting when it comes to the stockades. Now, one thing I wanted to find out is, does the scenario actually take place down below? So if you remember, you start over here and you go down to the cellar, and you're actually quote unquote dropping into the stockades from below. I turned off my sound effects on accident. I keep hitting that. It's key binding. And then once you get down there, you know, you're supposed to extract and all that. But one thing I wanted to find out is there an actual stockades with the scenario? Does the original stockades live above the scenario? And something I found out is it actually does. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using our rogue stones to see what is going on outside the map. You can see where that we're getting stopped. If we were to go down here, we were to actually get stopped by this. So the whole scenario piece of the stockades actually lives below the stockades. And I'm going to be showing you that right now. So we're going to be using our scrying rogue stones and we're going to be getting outside the map. So there we go. So as you can see, there's a whole nother stockades that lives below the stockades, which is pretty fun. And I would love to get down there, and I think I can, but I just haven't figured out a complete way to do it yet. So I've just been using rogue stones to see what is exactly down there. One of the things that I've been doing is using these rogue stones to get on the edge of the map here. And then get below. So if we were to get below here, we probably could get in there pretty easily, as you can see outside the map here. But I haven't really found out a super easy way to get in there yet. So I'm just going to keep using my rogue stones until we reach the bottom. That's the only crappy part about rogue stones, is they don't always go down. So you got to keep using them to a point where it's just, you can finally get a good spot. There we go. Okay, now we're in. So we are below in the stockade scenario where you do the escaping part and all that. And we're just going to keep using our rogue stones here until we get in. Ooh, okay, we hit the stair. Oh, okay, we're actually back in the regular stockades now. This is not where we want to be. So you can see we're right there. We're using our rogue stones. Where we want to be is below. So it actually brought us back into the regular stockades, which is not what I wanted. There we go. And then this is where we want to get to. So we want to get to the stockades below. So as you can see, it's kind of hard to tell, but there is a whole nother stockades that was built below the actual stockades. So there's like an uninstance version of the stockades above, and then they built a whole nother stockades just for the scenario below it. So I thought it was pretty neat to see this. I'm going to see if I can actually get in there. There we go. So you can see the imprisoned thug is sleeping. And one thing we can do is we can bring our rogue stone over here. And there we go. You can see that's who we're supposed to be extracting. And then, so everything was built below. So technically, if you were to look up, yes, you are actually dropping down into the stockades. Now, what's funny is you're actually above the cell here, but you don't actually drop in here. You drop like somewhere over here and then you make your way over here, right? Or yeah, somewhere in this direction. So if we were to move our camera this way with the rogue stones, we can see that he's already waiting for us. There's like a loaded in model of him, and you can see the Hogger costume that Jedi was talking about at the beginning of the video with Kazul as well. And she's in the cage. And so I just thought this was a really fun view to see the whole stockades just built under the stockades. And yeah, so I just thought this was neat. There goes the memorial up there for Varian Rin. And then you have the whole stockade scenario built above it. So you can already see that the models are loaded in below as well. So before you even get down here, they're already here waiting for you. So you can see that there's two like Legion enforcers. They're already here waiting for you. I'd be interested to see if I could get in there and to find out if the scenario will continue if you don't like actually do the first quest, because everything's already preloaded for you. The only thing that I haven't found yet is the last part of the scenario where you interact with Jaina and all that. And I wanted to see if she is. But I want to show you guys this. I thought it was pretty neat to see this part of the scenario. And I'm still going to look for Jaina and see Jen Greymane as well and see if we could actually find them. But that would be pretty fun to actually see if we could do that. But yeah, guys, so that was pretty neat. I wanted to show that off to you. That is the out of bounds side that we're going to be doing. there's not too much left to see here. I got to explore the scenario a little more and break it down and see if I could actually find that part with Jaina and all that I was talking about. Well, I can find the part, just continue the scenario, but actually seeing her and see if she has a model or anything loaded in, like preset, I would be very curious to find out if everything works in real time or there are already cutscenes already set up to do that. Kind of like the N'Zoth raid in Ny'alotha, where you have the different scenes set up for N'Zoth already. So I don't know if that's just kind of similar to the same thing or not. But anyways, guys, another shout out to Jediwarlock. Thank you so much for collabing on this video. It's been a lot of fun today. And yeah, if you haven't, go give him a subscription. Subscribe to his channel. I know that he would love your support. I know I would love to see you love his support. And you know, he's a great dude. So go give him a follow. And if you have not, subscribe to All Things Nerd, like the video. And as always, guys, my name is Nathan. I will catch you on the next adventure. Take care.